here. 1v2. Crossfire already in place, but Cortezia doesn't care. He knows Alan's going to be on the defuse. He gets it to half. Cortezia backs away. Healthy enough. He knows he can play for time. Alan does not have that same luxury.
These guys had for just having it come together. Cortezia on the run. Wow, caught straight away from Alan. That's the Viper out of the picture. That's mid completely exposed. And to rotate from Sen, who know this side of the map is just so weak, and that Redux really needs help.
The noise cut here, though, is pretty scary.
Do-rag on?
Redux doesn't quite know what's happening until right about now. Relay Bolt's coming. He's going to hastily try and smoke out, but Artesine is going to be watching him from B main. Fury have every contingency accounted for. Now Jerwin and John just have to throw themselves at the problem. And frankly, nothing seems to be sticking.
Perfect timing there from Artesine. You saw that Redux was aware someone was going to be in that position.
All right, well,
one-way smoke for a temporary.
You got the game?
Second it drops, Artesine is just right there to shoot him in the side. I mean, I want to see again kind of what happened with Cortezia in mid, because he just got deleted instantly on the round. It wasn't even a stun use. He's just playing so close alone against a comp that can burst onto him.
I mean, that's what Redux was doing in theory. He was in a crossfire, in fairness, but I don't think he expected that acceleration out of heaven either.
But
I feel like if, I don't know, Cortezia
Sen actually gonna win? Probably not.
Having a player in vent to try to get the trade off of him against a comp that's just going to be right. I feel
like Sen just don't have like a.
You're not going to make use of Sage to slow him down in mid. Why be so close? He's the fast lane
X-Factor type of team.
Close, but moved out to clean him up with
like it doesn't seem like that roster
they are well and truly in this B side.
Yeah, pretty heavy buy here from Furia, who certainly do not want to lose any.
Be like pretty good though.
A large investment. Well, there's one gone already with the Bandit. It's pretty good at that range.
Alan just running at Cortezia. Not the end of the world though. Up to Joe and now in 1 versus 2. Pretty sharp stuff from the newcomer. Almost gets past.
Joe's looking decent actually.
Yeah, almost was the end of the world actually. Getting away with 4 kills there. Pretty outrageous from Sen. Furia thought that the best solution to winning out the anti-eco was going to be to find that timing to fight in spawn, but they end up losing a player there as well. Jerwin, wins that fight with the Bandit, recovers the rifle, gets another. Sen are more than happy about the result in that round. Even though Ewok looks like they just lost a gun round, but he knows how possible it was to win that. I mean, they were on the precipice, but even still, it's a huge win for Sen.
Jerwin already a quick reminder of just how impactful he can be. He'll be forced out of vent though.
I wonder when the judge is going to get nerfed in the Bucky and the Shorty.
When they played split before, he had
a couple years maybe?
Constantly. On defense,
it's been good for 4 years now, so.
And he was actually torturing NRG with his gameplay. So much so that Mana tried
and
to
maybe like 5 years or something.
In their next split game.
We're going to be 35 by the time it gets nerfed.
Destroyed them. Let's see if Sen can do a better job of, actually.
It might take that long.
Controlling how far the Neon can get as far as closing the gap on them.
The rhythm for Furia has been pretty consistent on all of these attack side rounds. It's like an early burst of pressure and then a noise cut. And then pivot into a potentially weakened site after the fact and hit it with sort of conviction. Here's Alan dropping on in. Cortezia is able to spot him cross.
I actually wonder how much these players get paid nowadays.
Down though, and Sentinels are dug in on this side. They've had
I just asked them when they would tell me, but
is tearing through Furia. EU the last standing, last fall. And it's Sentinels getting their round on the board.
That was an excellent rotation from Jerwin. Perfect time to slide in there. Alan trying to create the space, but gets kind of congested back site. And then while the judge was
I don't think they paid that much.
Spamming through the wall.
No, dude, I think it's like way lower than it used to be.
Free first kill, adjust the positioning. Great time for the stun. And you can see even that player in heaven, for Sen, they weren't able to get any kills, but they stalled out anyone being able to help Alan. So he was just completely isolated on site.
Wouldn't be a terrible couple of rounds here for Furia to vary that tempo we just talked about in the previous round. We've seen him sort of make that bum rush down in a couple of rounds.
Than it was before.
And Furia are just on a full force here. 2 shotguns.
Jerwin's able to hear EU in mid, and that leaves that.
Like it's probably all around like the 10, 20 mark, 10, 20 for most of them. There's probably like outliers, obviously, but
playing close here on the corner, this could be nice.
Like Aspas and like Zekin and shit, but
awkward. That snake bite could be a problem, but Alam is able to avoid it. Now we're actually walking up into B. There's just contact here behind this Omen smoke by Furia.
Look at this from SEN, though. They're able to just get into the site, ignore Alum for now.
You can't do anything.
Focus on where the other players could be coming from.
He's going to pull out the classic and go for it. It's not a great spot for the Neon to be. Alum's managed to commit to the site, so he needs to close the gap, and Artazine gets in there. Cortezia trying to bide his time, but Qualinoob just swings that corner on him.
Bro.
It's starting to fall apart for Sentinels now, especially with Artazine finding his
third. That guy good?
Professor P needs to try and salvage now. Looking pretty rough. Artazine earning his ult. TP away from Qualinoob now. Crossfire set up and waiting.
Great first shot on Koala. Oh, that's going to connect, though.
I respect it. I respect the commitment of the Steel Guard. It's an important round for Furia. They forced into it. Artazine exits with 7 kills.
I would not be a good try.
Just tried to get that swing right before his weapon would have gotten taken away, but Artazine was super ready on that angle. That's a crucial moment in the round. Redux is playing top box. There's no one to swing for him. Cortezia was tucked on default, so just a misunderstanding between the two players of what they were trying to accomplish, and they both get isolated there. Frustrating for SEN.
Nade shot is angry today.
Rotation into the site, they weren't giving Alum opportunity to get anything done with that Bucky, but they just do not position themselves well enough to deny the hit from main.
First proper main hits coming out here from Furia.
Alright, we could just FF and go next.
Sentinels. And they are going to have to play in spots that can abuse them. Joe in here pushes straight through, and Nerve is waiting for him. Sentinels have no choice but to stand up and deliver, and Alum has the right gun for the job. It's on Cortezia in a 1 versus
SEN, bro. What happened to this org? How did this roster go from like... It's actually like weird what happened with SEN.
Early paranoia up towards ramp. Alum is sliding in there with the judge. They get that space straight away.
They don't even have one superstar on their team.
Early round fights.
But like that's SEN though. Is like a team of superstars usually.
Just because the weaponry really wasn't there, but in general, yeah, these early thrusts.
Like that's like the Lakers not having a superstar. Does it make sense? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if the Lakers didn't have LeBron and Luka? Like their superstar was Austin Reeves. Like, does it make any sense?
SEN are going to call their first timeout right now.
What happened to this fucking team?
By the way,
they got money, no?
To further set the stakes, the winner of this just go through. This is for straight up playoff qualification.
Go buy someone, bro. Buy ass pass or some shit.
Fighting for their life in the last week, so a lot on the line for both of these teams.
Yeah, I think if Sentinels are able to win this series, things get really funky next week in terms of the teams that are still fighting for that last playoff spot.
Yeah, I mean, also, 100 Thieves, they win their game today against Crew, and if Furia win the game today, then that means that 100 Thieves are in, and then SEN against NRG is a straight
maybe not ass pass, but get like someone, bro. Or buy someone.
So there is so much on the line for the teams
on
the server, also for the teams watching right now. This is a really big game.
Creeps up on you very quickly in these 5-week stages. Now, of course, Shaw and Ewok.
We'll buy like Durkee.
Going head to head.
That'd be pretty good.
Coaching booth, it's up to Ewok to come up with an answer.
Durkee.
Because this early push from Furia has been undeniable. There is a resting utility, right? You do have a Sage here, but you don't have that traditional Vice. Harder to keep the Neon quiet, but Alum's hardly been the main issue for Sentinels here.
Yeah, between those two coaches, look, Ewok, not a whole lot of time to work with. Shaw's been just grinding with his team throughout the whole offseason into kickoff. Just so much more experience with them. What a shot from Jerwin.
The cojones to swing that a second time, bro, into the relay bolt is wild. And it pays off.
And then Redux took a little peek over towards B main. Wow. What a
close.
timing from Nerve.
Almost bad.
Redux here, eyes for heaven. Maybe not expecting another push.
What?
Oh, Redux has been getting caught a couple of times with that B main push. Qualinoob just has a feeling for the timing that Sentinels
said Inspire? I mean, it wouldn't be that bad.
Really wanted, he could go for
not like a superstar, but like he's steady.
How can they play together to try and win out this 2 versus 3? EU's a bit of contact. Wow, just a swing out.
Okay, some confidence there, but it's going to be EU on his own regardless. German looking dangerous, has the op to play with there from upper. And yeah, it's just
SEN just need like a superstar
undone as
DPS player.
It's his 10th frag.
Wait, German's kind of going
so
crazy.
Good right now, and look, you could absolutely feel the impact that it had when he was able to finally join up with the team in the 2nd week. And this is looking like, hey, we might be on pace for his most dominant map so far with a 10-4 stat line. You know, he said joining this team,
Jonah
playing
looking
with
pretty
the
nice.
veterans that they've got in Jonah, John, and with Coach Ewok. They're just really trying to find the balance between still having autonomy as a duelist player that has mostly been in Challengers for almost the entirety of his career and was amazing there. But also, it's trying to.
I feel like Sen could like easily get like an EU player.
Is there some room for self-expression?
It's like EU players probably get paid like nothing, like $0.
Working with this guy was kind of like when he was working with Monyet in Pacific, like trying to hone the raw talent of a player like Jerwin.
And they're all just like kind of like
6 rounds
not that popular until they. Like, but if you join like SEN, you'll become like hella popular.
The Sentinels have really made use of it. They trying to play aggressive. Look at them playing contact on these extremities. That's how you shut down the fast hits. Unfortunately, Utilda was just far too much for Jerwin to overcome.
Sentinels on this retake, they could have the Seekers to work with if they want to activate off the back of that, but lacking Jerwin, it's going to be hard to really get significant space.
They gotta buy Durkee. What team is Durkee on nowadays?
Jonah sends the Trailblazer. He isn't going to come up with much. Checks that close corner. It's clear. All the Furia playing towards the back of the site with 2 players inside B main as well.
We're sending a late rewrap with Artson through mid as well.
Flash here can be worked with. Guiding light now going to come in. Qualu, they're ready for it. Smokes the middle of the fight. That is so disruptive here. The Sentinels who are trying to get in. Alan speculating. Trying to find some form of damage. Still 3 Furia players up, and that should be enough. It's on John now.
Well.
Shotguns coming at him through the smoke. It's a nightmare scenario. And frankly, John's got too much to shoot at.
Yeah, Furia are really
we could FF, guys. It's all good.
Having the Ards in
tried our hardest here.
Also, Koala throwing down some nice smokes to be able to anchor around in the site. Alum really serving as a distraction there. Backside playing around that smoke that was on the spike. Oh, I mean, just being able to run around with the LG, like they're still not able to get the kill.
Sen lost her identity, bro.
I mean, he's so annoying.
John KD is back, baby.
That's crazy, dude.
That is.
He's 2 and 6.
Hey, but that was the SEN trade-off. The whole thing in kickoff was John doesn't need IGL. He's off the leash. We're going to just let him pop off, and he did. But they feel like, as a whole, he will be providing more value to the team by picking up the IGLing again.
He's more unleashed, I think, now. Especially when Jonah's able to help him out.
Did you just say meow? Like he was a cat?
Maybe we get a listen in later on.
More unleashed, right? Meow.
Side of him seems to be very helpful.
Yeah, we gotta just stop. It's bad, bro. It's bad. It's happening now.
I'm mindful that Jerwin is prowling.
Going on nowadays.
Contact. He's got a shotgun this round though.
One thing as well I want to give Furia credit for I feel like really trying to maximize every advantage they can find in this meta is that at the moment, I think in Americas, they're the team finding the most value from still using the Outlaw and the shotguns. I don't think anyone is getting as much done with them as this team are.
Alpha Jira?
2 players with half armor. Really
no, not Alpha Jira, bro.
EU eventually slips an F for whatever reason.
We need like crazy firepower on SEN. That's what they're always like known for.
John inside elbow, and the classic is just not going to cut the mustard against Alum, running him down with a judge.
Yeah, also the mental damage you are suffering as Alum is just running it down.
Not like everyone, but like
so many kills.
They always had like.
It really does activate
2 nice ass players.
Frustration.
I've got to credit where it's due here to Furia. They know they're running into like a half buy. Massive pace difference in this round. And they pick things apart. They get into heaven, they work their way over towards defense side spawn. Get into screens, they defeat the John QT elbow position. Like, they've just denied all the rat angles.
I think that's also based on a trap that 100 Thieves fell into when they lost that really long...
Pretty sure, like, SEN is going to be, like...
When they played some of the rounds out
a completely different team next year.
Eco/semi-buys.
I don't think they're gonna win anything this year. Not even win. I don't even think they're gonna get like close to like getting anywhere near the top.
Hello. Are you coming back to Rivals anytime soon or NAHH?
More systematic with it at picking things apart.
Buses are here.
And not just overly getting delayed.
Maybe like in NA they will like get like 4th, 3rd, something like that, but
Alum's look really good here. Man, honestly, there's not a lot of stopping power. I don't think the Sage is it.
And on top of what I'm saying as well, right? It's like you don't want to over-index going through the choke point because that's where the shotguns are going to be positioned, like back flowers or close to the
100
choke.
Thieves are
So
going to win, guys. 100 Thieves is better than SEN, 100%.
Shoulder peeks here for Alan. German wanted to play contact. That gets harder this round with the smoke in his face, but slow orb means that he might still have a chance to peer down mid at a relevant moment. Furia don't want to have to attack that part of the map in a delayed fashion.
Then be 100 Thieves, luck.
Yeah, so
you know the saying, bro, even a blind tool will find a nut.
A main as Alum is very
as a SEN hyper fan.
in mid. Art's in there with the
I'm even a SEN fan, but they just suck.
Wall will go down
all good.
Alim through.
Yeah,
no
I'm
one's
kind of
actively
just
watching.
waiting for the Alum activation moment of throwing up the wall, sending a relay bolt, sliding into mail or sliding into vents. But it doesn't seem like that's going to come to fruition. They're just gathering back up for the A main. But look at that. Koala Noob throws a smoke over towards mail to make it seem like there might still be something happening at vents, and German has to be concerned of that.
Denied for the second time. He wants to try and play contact. Again, the answer is no. German now deal with Koala Noob as he tries to TP up onto rafters. This does leave Furia short-handed. With only 30 seconds left in the round, this stall utility is starting to become a problem for them. They are getting picked apart a little bit at these chokes. Something you mentioned, 100 Thieves struggled with in their slower rounds.
There's, just no way the Fury are going to be able to win around that over on that A side with 3 players there, but they have a chance on B. John just needs to not reveal himself, stay tucked, and try to deny the plant. G,
he's got to reveal himself.
To do from there. Oh, he does go down, and now there's actually a chance for Fury. Another 2v3 with Artson and EU on this site, and he has the.
I'm not even trying to be rude, but
util, and there might be a really late haunt here.
SEN will definitely be a way different team by the end of the year.
Could be massive.
This could be a sick position from EU.
Or like after the year
ends.
ends.
He lets the Nightfall out. They're going to know
like the roster's going to change hard.
So what is the decision from him? Play silent and try to backstab, or get the Nightfall off?
The Vice Wall is huge in heaven. That is such a handy.
Give it like a 90% chance.
Oh, the timing! There's a TP into the smoke though. There's the haunt that we were expecting, and the Nightfall as well. Decaying on down. Some extra information. Redux has got to be brought to his knees. Furia, short-handed for the entire round. Come up with the answer.
That's really beautiful from EU. He does the most with what he's got there. Able to get the kill from being in the unsuspecting position, then it's revealed, then he can throw the Nightfall out. He gets the seize onto the spike. That is a really fantastic sequence of play from EU.
Yeah, it'll be a brand new roster. Mostly everyone will get a drop.
Audio for that.
No, we don't. In so many facets of the, I mean, listen, we've heard the players say before they have to turn down Koala Noob's audio.
Yeah. Even the coaching staff probably.
It's a little bit too loud anyway, so production took care of that for us. That's fine with me.
Yeah, Gianni's got some lungs on him, no doubt about it. So Fury showing us that they can play a staggered, slow round and win. I don't know if that's something on the line every round. They really clutched up, but again, the money is in the bin for Sentinels. John QT with the bucky on the close corner. It's going to be a trade. Alam always going to be there with a judge of his own. This is going to draw Jerwin across. In fact, he was awful close to getting caught out there. Redux inside the smoke. I mean, this guy has had to really work overtime wide to stay anchored on this side. It's been challenging.
I mean, with a sheriff denies Alam in the smoke. That's pretty outrageous. But look at this. This play from EU is so nice. You heard them rotating out of heaven. He gets that kill, and now he can just group back up with the rest of the team. They can play with the better weapons now in the post plant. Maybe Cortezia has an opening with this timing, but he'll have to do something with the classic.
Yeah,
what were the odds pre-game?
The bucky's just horrific here for him. You're right, it's a decent timing. German has to duck in. Oh man, he got absolutely slapped down.
Furia are so good,
right? It is.
These guys
absurdly clean.
Are just so good. And when we've had the comms listening to the comms as well, which we'll get with them at some point in this match. Oh, how they're operating as a team. They have such an understanding of where they need to go on the map, dependent on the utility that the enemies are using. You hear a lot of amazing calls from EU in particular, Koala and Artsin. They're so good at working the map together. Their comms are so clean.
Only man that can stop Furia is sitting in a dark room with a hoodie on, biting his nails. Yes,
it's all being executed so well.
The YouTube watch party here.
Being forced to play aggressively on these chokes. And I'm out of the picture early, not the end of the world, but losing EU, that's a little bit more concerning for Furia.
Yeah, was he just spammed down in the smoke? It's possible. But that's what happened with Jonah. He's now going to re-clear ramp, so Nerve might be in a bit of trouble here. That's a great jump.
Don't forget Knights.
On the angle.
Yeah, we forget some Knights, Ion, Kane.
Can be set up for success there. Now,
gonna be max win for all those teams.
Getting deployed. Artisan Had an amazing clutch a couple of rounds back, but this one might just be out of his grasp. And so Sentinels, flawless
Gold
round.
next year.
In fact, they take a summon total.
Well, I'm pretty
of
sure Sen is
no
gonna
damage.
like. Oh yeah, Sen will definitely get one of those 3. Maybe 2 of those 3, honestly. Maybe even 3 of those 3.
Trying to throw something like that in, but
1000%. I wouldn't be surprised if Sen got Kane while he was banned
Allen out there before that smoke
to like
drops,
secure him.
and, Jonah just catches one going for the play, and then Sen activate.
Wouldn't be surprised if
into
Sen
a
got
really
Knights.
nice
Wouldn't be
retake
surprised
of
if
that ramp
Sen
side of the
got
map.
Ion.
Jonah gets the dog, spots out Nerve into
Like
the
early.
jump peak, and then Joan picks up the angle. Feels like a situation as well where Jonah's just making some really good calls to set up the rest of the players there. It's been pretty instrumental for this Sen team to have his experience with them.
Last round of the half here, Wyatt. I think we're going to see like an early hold on the corner by Joan.
Ion on NB reserve, I thought.
Bro,
money does anything, by the way.
Horde does confirm that there's no one else really in the side, so I think you just keep pushing this now.
You gets caught pushing out of that smoke again.
Even in numbers, though. Yeah, that's been a tough one to get past, but look at this presence inside screens. Koala Noob is so deep, and they are not ready for this timing at all. Okay, Redux watching from spawn, I tell a lie.
Yeah.
Now, though, there's some space bought by Furia that's still guarded, but they're going to have to reckon with the fact that Sentinels are coming with 3 players and a res.
That's pretty heads up from Redux. He gets the spot, jumps back around the corner. John gets the swing, and while this poison cloud is up, they're just going to go ahead and get a free.
I would
res,
actually
so
bet a very large
should
amount of money at
absolutely
least
be able
one
to
of
take
those
this
3
fourth
players I
round
listed
down.
will play for
Crossfire
Sen
from
next year.
Furia, but
If they're all
denied by the
eligible
poison
next
cloud
year, I don't know if they are. That's what I'm just assuming, that they're all eligible next year.
He has Nerve out in the open, though. Alasine, where does he put himself? It doesn't matter. Nerve is crushing here. The Cortesia has a
I would bet like a
that he's
lot
not
of money,
prepared
at least
for.
one of those players would
Sentinels
be
like
on
a
Sen.
reasonable run back here at the end of the first half, but really mid for Furia.
They are ready for that to drop and take a fight, and it looks like that might just happen.
And are they ready for this? Oh my goodness, they are.
There is no reason to be ready for the three men just stood in the smoke waiting for it to drop. That's crazy.
That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal here for Sentinels. I love it. Furia have had the best, bar none, the best pistol rounds in Americas. There is always a gimmick. There's always an idea.
Such a cheese round.
No. There's always a theme. You know what? Today they turn up in tutus. Tomorrow it's going to be in pirate outfits. It doesn't matter. There's always an idea.
Sen, bro, just pick up Knights and just like... If I'm Sen, I pick up Knights, Ion, Kane, I use like max salary to get them, and then I just go to the tier 2 scene, drop my whole roster, main roster, because they're probably getting paid overpaid for how like not good they are. And then just go to the tier 2 scene, pick up a whole roster and pay them league minimum salary. And then just wait for next year. Save a bunch of money. Save a bunch of money for basically the same result this year.
Strats together that are going to throw teams off and have a wealth of those at their disposal, you know?
Actually 5 head, bro.
As far as getting their good
How much is minimum salary? Like 5K or something? 5.5K?
The fundamentals have been good all year, so they can focus on other things like hiding 3 guys in a smoke.
So, like, one of the players on Sen would cover all 5 players for the next team that they pick up.
This first map is a big deal. Poison Orb in mid. Sentinels very wary about who might be lurking within those depths this time.
Because it kind of goes back to that narrative of Fury about all this time together. Sen, they don't have time to think about putting 3 guys in the smoke. This roster's been playing for like a month. Like,
Saving these businesses money one at a time, bro. Financial advisor right here.
No reason at all, Wyatt. Furia came into this year in general looking insanely prepped. Insanely.
Yeah, and it felt like, some level of it too was just like a natural chemistry these guys had.
Please, bro. Oh, come on.
You guys are just like...
Which, by the way, we haven't even mentioned because, well, it hasn't mattered. Derwin does have the outlaw buy. They wanted to set him up to pop off. And listen, I'd love to see Sen putting that
is it
level of
nice?
investment in their
Koala went crazy.
debuting
That was the
leagues
longest
here,
nice I heard.
on that round wasn't particularly helpful.
He held the nice for like 10 seconds.
Yep. And now Sen, they will fear the fact that Furia are absolutely willing to just... Production, minus 25%. Koala Noob audio, please.
We give him the +20 aura after that one. That was nice. Yeah, he's eco-cobring, top of the scoreboard.
So Sen get punished for going too fast, walking down mid. They get punished for going too slow with a wrap out from the B side. And now they're just going to...
Another judge layered behind this first. So brain dead.
Jonah wisely steps back onto this one, but there's more where Nerve came from. That was EU with the outlaw.
That is just a sick setup from Furia. That completely boomed them. Ready for if SEN go for the B take. Great. We have the relay bolt to stop them from getting in right away, so we can have a safe teleport across. Jerwin gets in there. He's caught in the crossfire. Alum swings out for the one, and then you would think that's all that's going to be happening on B, right? There won't be another guy with a judge waiting. We can just go forward and take the site now, right?
There's always another guy with the judge waiting.
There's another guy with a judge waiting. So Furia just have an additional layer of cringe ready to go in the site with the judge. So SEN get cooked.
Well,
yeah, just FF, bro.
Was armored for a time. Not so much now. This basically puts this round out of reach for Sentinels with the spike sitting in B main, frankly. So Cortezia has some time to contemplate his naval and his gun skin. And so Furia, again, there's always a protocol.
How do you even nerf the judge? Bro.
On this defense side. They already conditioned...
You have to make it just straight up unusable or just remove it from the game. Why is shotguns in this game? Why is shotguns in any competitive game?
They have time to come in.
It doesn't make any sense.
Another little weird bonus round play of setting up this.
Some games it makes sense. Like games like this, it's not like made to be here.
Just have the time to get in the lab. And have a bunch
just like actually straight remove it.
Like
That's why Call of Duty does like GA like gentleman agreements. When there's like overpowered guns in Call of Duty, they all agree not to use it because it's just stupid. Like no one wants to fucking like watch that or like look at that.
Difficult game here for Sentinels to play. It feels like they're going up against an opponent who is
like who's trying to watch like an LMG with a thermal scope through smokes like type of thing, like you know what I mean?
Overarching approach needs
it's just not made to be in like a competitive game.
For every single round of this second half.
Yeah, different looks, so many more layers, and again, it's like the SEN team that have had Jerwin on stage for this is week 3. They've been scrimming with these guys for a little bit over a month, something like that, that Ewok has had as far as time to get this all
like almost every single map the judge is usable.
Players into this, so
the only one I can think of is not usable is Breeze.
To some extent, kind of winging it. They're still working out.
And it's like good. Every map is like good with the shotgun. You could have like, bro, dude, there's people in Radiant that's shotgun only.
A couple rookies coming through, you know, rookies.
And they like dominate everybody because shotgun is just so OP.
Seems hilarious because he's been grinding.
And it's so cheap. They didn't make the judge like $4,000. Bucky like $2,900, same amount as like the Phantom.
Kind of doesn't feel like it.
Shorty at least 1,000.
Tenure on MIBR for 2 years. Got a lot of
so stupid.
Duelist initially. Yeah.
EU's been in the league forever. Koala, he was playing with Ghost Gaming back in 2021. Like these guys have been around forever. They have a lot of experience, and that's I think also why you hear them communicating with each other so well. And SEN just have so much to figure out.
Still a bit to be decided in this map though. Fury though again. We're back to this. We're back to judges for everybody. Now, there's a chance.
Alum with the judge. Has he bought a rifle?
I actually don't know. Generally, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think we might see a similar situation to the pistol here if we're not quick on the pullback from Nerve. Look at this. Like, he's already playing out of vents, back in heaven, knows that they can accelerate on him quickly, so he's willing to give ground if he suspects the Neon is close.
The Furia have picked up this
300 is dirty.
Well, by the way, with
I'm surprised Shorty's not 1,000.
My God. All right.
What? Damn.
Ready
okay. Well. These guys are really good when the smokes come down, huh?
Read.
Anyone else? Yeah, get this guy one more. That's the spike going loose there as well. The round has turned into an absolute farce.
Trying to be a great teammate there as well. He's just trying to stun him. He's not trying to kill him.
No, bro. He's right there.
It's still a sick round from Arton. It'll be in the highlight package. It'll definitely be in the highlight package. That was a nasty little 2K, and then so ready for that event push from Jerwin.
He did it from his perspective. Oh,
that's crazy.
With a Phantom, bro. Are you kidding?
That is so sick.
Nah.
Yeah, these guys on split all year just utterly dominant. On defense, their rotations around their map, around the map. I mean, this is just a pure.
I 13-3'd them on split.
They're so sick.
I just want that to be known.
Their defense is amazing. Another layer
13-2'd them.
They can
I
bring
think
out
actually.
the Koala noob op. Sometimes
actually,
EU ops. They double ops earlier against NRG as well.
Oh,
they fried them.
The extremity
and
control
it's happening
is nice.
again.
That Jerwin can get traded at best. Damage already done. John and Jerwin are down. You still have your smokes up at the very least here. And frankly, you can dog off the site in the post-plant. It doesn't suck. But I really feel like you're going to struggle to hold on to this round. Alum is still in elbow, and there isn't a great way to clear him from this spot. Just the dog. And well, Jonah's dead. All right, well.
And that was an uneventful end to the game.
I think
Furia utterly dominated.
Yeah, we might have to
just...
just...
actually, if I'm honest with you.
Just retire the roster, bros. GG's.
Reminding us exactly why they're so...
Yo, Guapo is just a legend.
A bit of an awkward spot. Yep.
Wait, how did it even take him like 10 minutes to say that? He said, I gave my girl a credit card and she like booked a place and we went.
3, 2, 1, everybody swings out and
okay, oh, that's fire. Fusion, they said 19.
Fight together. Some good shooting from Cortezia here, who is another guy. You know, not to be
like for example,
I'm looking at him to step up because his last 2
Well,
games,
let's get hype, guys. We're winning now. Let's go. Let's go, Sen.
He was a huge factor. He was playing great, especially in that split OT game to beat 100 Thieves. And he was the big pickup for the Sen squad in the offseason. In an offseason that he dominated in all of the tournaments.
Let's go, Sen. Let's yo. Hello? What's going on?
Week 1, he was okay, but it feels like
she wants bro so
Sen
bad.
definitely need him here today.
Marshall by
Like Wop, working his magic, bro. I say.
Well, there's Viper Ball definitely got Artisan interested about that A main presence. He actually clears it. So feels safe to fall back off the site. A glacial pace for Sentinels in this round. They got to fight through Astro utility.
Dudley with the
Zero
200
investment
gifted,
from
he
Furia
said.
and light investment from Sen. It's a Guardian, a Phantom. They've just got.
I need like a show to watch, low key.
So even if they lose some players, it doesn't really matter because they're not heavily indexed into
We need
this.
Dave the Jackal to come out with a new season. We need Pluribus to come out with a new season. We need Severance to come out with a new season. Fuck.
Classic to defend himself will be stuck here pretty much.
Seen The Boys? Nah. Or I watched like half of it.
But if he
I
goes
saw
down first, there's nothing to
less than that.
retake with, is the problem.
Like I stopped watching when like Homelander's like kid like entered the show.
Getting kills. He's relatively close to that kill contract already, so
that show is like just too weird for me. Like just like weird shit happening all the time.
Get a catch onto the harbor.
Like they're like overdoing like the Homelander with his like milk type of scene. Some it's just like uncomfortable to watch. Like I'm not trying to watch that.
You know, you can have Jerwin close the distance to get a kill when someone is getting out of the contract, even
like
if
that's why I stopped watching it.
It is so hard not to die and give orbs in this
Budsy,
situation.
they said Prime.
Now Redux is in hunt mode completely as he's just got the ghost. But all right, Jonah, racking them up.
There's no arm. That's why the Marshal's so sick
And
here in this kind of round 2 buy. Yeah, make the ocean something you can swim in.
So Center, we'll see what they do with the buy here, but they should be able to get some good money.
The Reacher, I watched all of it.
By that I mean basically just full buy around this Guardian because they didn't lose anybody. So
normally you carry a photo of someone that like you don't get to see all the time, right? That is like maybe overseas.
Cortezia is a sweet guy.
I mean, but he's
I'd want to see him as much as possible.
Right there. Like you could actually just turn your head to the right and see him.
Even that's not enough.
That's crazy.
You know.
Ozark. I watched that like way back then.
Get you a man that loves you like Jonah.
I watched it while it was like still coming out. Like like I'm at the.
Nothing doing though. Absolutely.
It was like 2020 or something.
Really close hold set up in A main.
2019 I watched it. I don't know. It's like when they opened the casino on the boat, like the last episode. And then I stopped watching it after that.
Walked up the box with it, but he's got the rifle.
Gualanoob gets served there, down to 48.
Yep.
He might have to find a place to still be relevant, despite being one shot.
Redux is happy to fight up with the shield activated. A shield, by the way, that is
like how far am I to the end? Did anyone watch that full like one season?
On the jet, which he
or like multiple seasons?
We saw the same thing.
That's sick.
I think Aspas had that done to him recently, right, on this very map. Tough to play the jet into the ISO. Pretty average round here for Furia. I'm not seeing a whole lot.
Yeah, Alum is forced into taking a fight in A main. That's really the only decision that he can make because he's getting pinched, and he knows that
Love
that's
Island.
going to be lightly held by just
I'd rather just
one
like
guy.
hang myself.
So, hey, if he wins that, all right, Furia have a real opportunity to retake now that they have a player on the backstab, but he loses that, so time to save. Yep. And the round is over. Really just comes down to that moment.
You touched on it, but it was something that Cloud9 did to MIVR in that 2-0 series that ended up beating them in by bringing Penny on the ISO on this map. And even though Aspas still ends up with like 20 kills, top frag, there are a lot of situations where like we see that first contact op setup just fizzle. He's not able to do too much against the double tap shield.
Watch Euphoria. That's still going on
Jet was
there?
primary agent for years.
I think I watched the first season in like 2018.
Definitely been super beneficial for this team and their ability to run the optimal comps on different maps. But, you know, when you have him certainly on the Jet, you want him playing with that gun. He's super experienced with it, super consistent, but yeah, probably going to be a bit of a non-factor here.
Well, that's the gun round. Just going past pretty quickly. Furia are able to maintain a couple of those weapons here, but in general, not a great showing. Just like that Joe push up into mid early, got some, you know, good damage.
Gotta watch Dark already watch it.
The issue onto the B side.
That was a hell of a shot.
At least Furia have those 2 rifles kept over. They have a save at the end of that round. But outside of that, there's just, again, really minimal investments. Just sheriffs and some of that utility.
Yeah, it looks like they want to go for a duelist walkdown.
Game of Thrones, I can't watch that.
Droning for them first.
I'm not trolling. I've watched the first 10 minutes of the first episode like 30 times, and I can't get past it. Like, I'm actually not exaggerating either.
You know, I'm not mad at these SEN players would have to push through, and that could be dangerous.
Okay, it's not so much a retake walls, it is something just to give them a pocket to live in.
Yeah, just an anchor wall for everyone to get back in and fight, and everyone is back in and they're ready to fight.
SEN can't get backside with this now. They're kind of caught out in the open, and all of Fury are ready to fight
It's
for it.
just like, bro, I don't know. I just don't like shows like that.
Yeah, ultimately, these Fury guys are still.
I think I already watched like the ending. I think I watched. Wait, when the last season came out, like 10 or whatever the fuck, whatever it was. Like I watched it with friends, but like I watched like all the other seasons recapping on YouTube, like a 5-minute recap, and then I watched the last like season, like the last like 5 episodes. Or like the ending is like some girl like like a little girl like kills like the fucking like final boss like ice fucking like king dude.
They're kind of just cycling the Viper
and that's all I fucking remember.
A second Viper wall, so they're just walls 24/7. We'll see if they make a switch up though later in this half to try and push further, take more A space, which
like some like skeleton looking motherfucker.
Now obviously on this round you're looking at Redux. He's got that kill contract, and QualNoob is going to try his luck with the op here, so let's see if he can extract some value.
Yeah, the hub of Viper comp, the Walmart of Valorant meta. Here's the walk up, and so that's that. Yeah. A side wall triggered. This is the real thing.
Yeah, very simple. They just wait out the one way, drone to make sure that no one has been tucked
close.
Close.
Super cube? Fuck that.
Ooh, kill contract?
It's you and me.
Yeah, he
time to use it.
He wants to use it before the shield goes off.
The Astra, I think. Oh no, it's a Neon. Okay. Double tap shield in play though, and it's obviously all he needs in order to win that duel out. That's huge. This is another round where Furia are probably not going to feel like playing too much more into this.
Yeah, definitely time to save. The only reason they'd stay in is if someone walks into QualNoob's crosshair, maybe over pushes on EU, they get a kill. Okay, maybe something could happen, but it doesn't seem like SEN will be giving them an inch. And yeah, now it's definitely time to save. That's 2 spam kills in the round. Derwin got one while...
I think EU realized he couldn't get out through mid. There was going to be late reflank pressure.
No, I didn't watch Breaking Bad. I watched like the first like 5 episodes. I'll watch all those shows later. I haven't watched every popular show you can think of. Like I have not watched it.
Anybody else? He says.
But I mean that's good for later in life when I have like infinite fucking time.
SEN are rich right now, and Furia are.
Then I'll watch all of it.
On this A site, they are not able to play for any.
Actually, I have watched Better Call Saul, but people always get butthurt that I say that and like not watch Breaking Bad.
On the pistol round, SEN were just able to set up kind of passively and then have a good refight.
Actually, I watched all of Better Call Saul except the last season.
I
should probably do that, but.
So, some conversation here. It's the A side that's getting absolutely pounded, like you mentioned, and it's been Arzine solo there in a couple of rounds. There've been actually a couple of rounds, though, where you've got like a 2-player setup into A main to try and actually use the one way to punish it. There's always an outro. There's always some sort of clearing mechanism. And outside of that, the setups haven't looked overly inspired here from Furia. If you're sure, like, what are you asking for now? 5 rounds down.
Yeah, Better Call Saul is just so fire.
They're not retake walls, but like
just because the main character, like Saul Goodman,
yeah, from Artson have also
is actually like really a legend.
Shallow from the defender's perspective, like it's still giving a lot of space for the SEN team to work forward. Usually, you see them a bit deeper towards the front of the pyramid, but that hasn't been the case here. And Furia have really not been able to win the fights off those walls on A. I mean, probably also because, like, you know, having the ISO to fight there is nice for SEN. But
we don't have anything to fight through the walls with. There's no flashes in this game. We're
about to show you.
But how are Furia supposed to fight?
Where like the guys like stalking the girls and shit.
Actually make use of their harbor asteroid.
Yeah, it's actually a good show. I watched like the first 2 seasons, but I haven't watched like the new ones.
Yeah, I mean, they're just not taking enough space.
Like I haven't watched. I'm at the
thing on that A side.
The season where he goes to like France or some bullshit. Like I'm on that season. I need to watch that season. I don't know how many more seasons there are, but
yeah, this buy is.
Like he went to like Paris or something.
Koala's got one of the hero rifles because he can just get the Blade Storm, so he doesn't mind investing.
Artazine could earn Reckoning here as well. Pretty nice in a retake. John QT though already has his.
But yeah, it's good.
It's just not. It's hard to see like where there's a round coming up where Furia has an obvious advantage.
I mean, I'd like to see as well if in one of these future rounds Furia go for some kind of A trap play with the relay bolt and disrupt SEN when they have all of their players there. You know, they might be able to kind of destroy them, but we haven't seen something like that so far.
Cortezia full stack, 9k credits in the back pocket, takes a glancing blow from Koala Noob. Just a body shot. And up mid, Sentinels have managed to get slowly. There's just no one watching. Look how passive the hold is from top mid. Artazine does not want that smoke at all.
30 seconds left.
And they're going to fake here a B hit. Against a team with no info, this could pull players off the side, but something causes Alum to turn back to A. So there's going to be 3 players here. However, the relay bolt's a bit of a problem for EU. We can't win it out. Alum is going to be there, though, in a cove.
He just stalks a girl for 5 seasons. Nah, it's like 1 girl per season.
12 seconds left in the round.
And then like
it's going to take a little while. It's about delay, it's about stall, it's about stopping.
I'm not gonna spoil it. You just watch it. It's pretty good. It sounds like it would be like pretty like weird to watch, but it's not that weird.
Somewhat closer. It's the last desperate crossfire setup, but Jonah gets a freebie there as Koala Noob shows up in between the pyramids. This slow walk up could expose a gun barrel, and Cortezia knows Alum's there. It's not enough though, as the classic is produced. And finally, Furia break the drought.
Yeah, that was a really nice round from Alum. The relay bolt that stuffed everybody in mid-doors. And that time, presence not coming from A main was pretty crucial. That was great timing he took as well onto John. German swings wide before that wall goes up, gets caught. You know, he's trying to get a pick to even things up when they're in that 3-on-4, but that just results in him
Sixers
going down.
whooping the Celtics, actually.
Seeing because the Harbor has that really fast refresh on his.
Yeah, that's not a whooping, bro. Come on. Down 11 in the third is not like that's still comebackable.
Cortezia and Jonah might have dragged that back. They're denied of that by the crossfire getting disrupted by that smoke. Let's see if the op comes into play here from Koala. He's on the right spot.
Like Dexter type of weird. Yeah, like that. Like not that weird.
He gets out, but Hunter's Fury is going to be pursuing him now. He's going to have to
like the concept may seem like it'll be like wait, what the fuck are we watching? But like they make it very like normalized almost. It's not normal, but like it's not like weird. You're not feeling like weird about yourself watching.
Now it's time for the full retake. Better decision because look at the ultimates that they had to get back in.
Okay, here's the Reckoning impromptu high tide also going to be thrown out. Alim's going to fight now. He's going to go for it. Joan caught out. Some of his models sticking through that wall, and Alim's able to deal with John.
It's not like I never felt like creepy or something like watching it. It's just like I don't know, it's fun to watch.
The head off of Alim. Easy enough, though, for Koala Noob to finish him, and Jonah has to try and play some really nerdy angles off the post plant. And so far, not too shabby. It's on EU. He steps up, still licked by that one somehow, and in a 1 versus 2, this one feels like it's nigh impossible to win. Double swing. They'll take the kill. Cortezia for 3, and SEN keep their winning ways afloat.
Cortezia has been fantastic on this map so far, by the way, but yes.
Wait, is set up 7-1? Wait, they actually heard what I was saying and dialed in.
Used from Furia to get onto the site.
Like,
that shot,
good?
Pretty round defining as well from Redux. Super sick. I mean, listen, yeah, you can just throw this guy in a duel and he's going to pop off. Again, it's like the flexibility he has and the talent he has as an aimer is a huge.
Yeah, Hardball got reworked.
Koala tried to play the
a while ago.
Angle out of B.
Like the wall or something now that you get blinded by.
Round, it's just going to be aggro into B main from Furia.
Did like 100 bodyweight calf raises in a row. It's been 2 days. I can't walk. How do I recover? Oh man, just split time and rest. You can't like force recovery.
Not the worst. There is a kill contract and play though. Oh, yeah,
my
that was
God.
quick. That was real quick.
I mean, yeah, EU was going to die one way or another, either there or
97% of recovering is just like sleeping. The other 3% is like nutrition and like just like supplements and all this bullshit.
Kind of thought that someone could get into that pocket. Koala Noobs, though, is going to be rewarded. Unfortunately, that was the hero rifle, though. Artesine only had a classic, so Sen just notch another one up as quick as you like.
I like
you can't like speed up recovery, like with soreness. It just like
it wasn't able to win it. Redux is
it'll just be there for until you're not sore.
Doing a great job on the rounds where Furia are trying to get back into the site early of adjusting their pace. You can see there again. They get some nice positions onto the site, and then they really look at this, like the double push through the wall. Jerwin is playing all the way extended towards backside. They have a guy on default. They're doing a really great job of just they're giving Furia enough rope in those situations to hang themselves.
Koala Noob's on a glass cannon op, Wyatt. Sorry to interrupt you, but he's again trying to play on an extremity.
The value just has not been there yet with it.
One defense side round so far for Furia. It's looking grim.
Artesine,
he's done.
So sleep greater than diet in terms of recovering soreness, 100,000%.
Where's the help supposed to be?
He's committed back in the site. There's no help. They have a 3-man setup on A, and he gets back into the site. That is just a death wish.
What about massage? It does nothing.
This round should just be done.
It'll be sore guaranteed.
Maybe there's a wobble nerve.
Nothing will just make soreness go away.
Archers there.
Just time.
Retake, but that doesn't feel good. Not against all these walls and stall util. Here's Alan.
I'm talking about like muscle soreness when you're like a noob going to the gym for the first time and like doing leg day and then you can't walk for 2 weeks. It's just it. It's just time. You have to just wait.
This is crazy. Gotta do something about
Can't
this.
like speed run like no soreness.
On Cortezia, 1v2. Crossfire already in place, but Cortezia doesn't care. He knows Alan's gonna be on the defuse. He gets it to half. Cortezia backs away, healthy enough. He knows he can play for time. Alan does not have that same luxury. And look at the spacing. It's just bloody perfect here for Cortezia.
Whole plunges does?
That's
Hell no.
Beautiful. He's on fire right now. Jonah and Cortez are able to just clean up.
Bro, don't hit legs for 3 months, hit a fat leg day, and then take cold plunges for 5 days straight. You'll still be sore, by the way. 5 days later.
Make his way into the site, isolates that first 1v1 when Furia just need to get some time on that spike, try to get it to half. The movement around the site, and that's why you keep that's why you keep the Cortezia.
You know, at this point, I'm going to put that. I'm just going to keep that in my wallet. That's fine. When I fly off to events, I'm just going to keep that photo there. That was insane.
Yeah, eventually you don't get sore anymore.
Heading in around number 9, and of course,
Furia on the round.
After you've been to the gym for like a month,
just
you'll like stop getting sore generally.
To getting just ran down on with the setup that they have. You have Artesine playing so close, tucked around elbow.
But if you're hitting the newbie soreness, there's just no escape from that. It'll happen no matter what you do.
That could possibly assist him in the way that the map is laid out. So as soon as the Neon ult is popped, I mean, he's just done. He's stuck there. What is he going to do? 1 for 1 at best? And then Nerve commits to getting into the site to anchor, but the other 3 players are on A.
And also,
it just feels
like
like
on you with double tap as well.
Yeah, it's just not a great round from Furia. On the macro set, I don't see where things are really supposed to work out outside of if Sen went for an A hit.
About noobs. If you're a noob, like you've never been to the gym before and you hit a leg day and you're not sore the next day, like something extremely wrong has happened in your workout.
He's not really able to put much pressure on them at all. It almost feels like mid is being given to Sentinels. Oh, no, it definitely is.
Yeah, they want to just take A main and play around this one way. But
like I wouldn't even call it a workout at that point.
By the time the one way is up, yeah, wait it out.
You did like cardio or something.
Throws up the drone, and then they go.
Now,
even like doing like almost nothing and you're a noob, you should be sore. Like you would have to do literally nothing to not be sore.
There's 2 guys set up, but will it even matter?
Yeah, double tap's pretty good. Whoa,
yeah, pretty good ability. Pretty good for brawling.
He just keeps refreshing it.
Good for all ability.
He was in a pocket, and he's dead. Right, another gun
even people not doing like cardio ever, and they do cardio for the first time, they get like sore and like their legs and shit. Like you would have to do something extremely wrong to not get sore. Like if you're a noob.
There's just no recovery from that one. Artesine and Nerve. They're like the Gatewatch, you know? And the Eldrazi are coming for them. Tentacles and everything. Wastelands up to Wazoo. Yeah, there's no fighting into this, and they know it. They're going to pull back and at least try and save the paltry assembly of weapons.
Wait.
By Redux.
Doesn't matter.
Sen actually watch my stream.
Yeah, they've been completely
That's what
loaded.
happens when you sign to Sentinels, buddy.
Couldn't
$100,000.
climb stairs to grab my bag after a leg session. Yeah, whenever I don't hit legs for a while and hit legs for the first time, like, it's over.
Tough round here for Furia yet again, and they've only got 2
Like, it's over for 1 week straight. I can't even, like, fucking, like, get out of bed. It, like, hurts so bad. Sitting on a toilet, you'd have to, like, fall backwards.
Sentinels start slow.
Like, neutral, like, fall onto the toilet. Like, and, like, catch yourself with your, like, hands.
You've got to be pretty on point if you're going to deal with what Sen are throwing right now. This is a shellacking.
The King Stream like 100 years old please.
13-1. There's one every late round that has come down to clutches as well. That's like even
Beast
the
is
late
a
rounds
28.
Furia could win. He has just denied them every time.
Turning aura into wine.
Just go light first time back, it doesn't matter.
That
You'll be
time, Sen
sore.
mixed it up and
If you don't hit
made
legs for
just takes
fucking
the
2
early
or
peak.
like 2 months
Sees the
straight, and then you hit a
economy
light
of
leg day,
Furia
you'll be
round.
sore
Yeah,
as
we were
fuck.
talking about how good Furia were at finding the
That's
shotgun
how it
and
is.
outlaw rounds, but this is super heads up for Sentinels.
Yeah, we saw that on Split, but none of that here. Oh, another free one coming up before those, perhaps. Oh, I spoke too soon. My bad.
Double swing. Oh, there it is. Okay.
That's a curse.
Look at what they have to do to mimic a fraction of our power. Still, they are going to go 1 for 1 on the round thus far. Courtesy a pitcher. Is okay, all right.
But not for a whole week to go light, right?
Yet another kill contract. EU.
What is light?
Win these. See win these all the time, bro. Look at the dancing. Look at the traffic. Still not good.
Like
enough.
one set
Not
of like
Yep, 3 0.
30
Also,
reps in
that's
reserve.
why a number of teams are working.
I'm
within their
not. That's like useless.
Sean had the
We're like
reckoning
to
for
go
this
at
as
that
well.
point. Just don't work out then if you're doing that.
Okay, Jonah able to play off there. I appreciate the Gravwell attempt there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I appreciate the idea, but Sen just call a great triple face and.
Yeah, 2 sets of failure, you'll be hella sore.
Like Roots SET
Especially if your legs, for your legs failing is like, it is a lot of effort, by the way.
Is there anything particularly novel? Like what we've seen from Sentinels is just really good fundamentals.
Yeah, it's just very refined.
Beyond, they
Very,
said
very
34.
refined.
And just like how they integrate the ISO as well into fighting to these contested spaces is just sick.
Yeah. Also, I thought Ewok teased changing up something with the comp. Maybe I misheard. Maybe he's lying. Maybe he's trying to throw them off because Redux is just still on the. I thought Redux might have switched to Jet, but no, he's just farming right now.
So what do you think he was going to do? Put Braga in the game?
Ah, finally. Furia have done it. They bought the judge and they get a kill because of it. They're back. They are back. Sen really said it's the last round of the half. What if we just tried the B pop and then should have just done A again?
Yeah, honestly.
Should have just hit A.
Artazine with only 1 frag for the half. It's been brutal, but he's been playing very safe, very
Yo, Furia, we can FF, guys. Sen is too good, bro. Don't drop the roster. I was lying.
Late round clutch
Sen is the best team in the world.
Hit is going to go down.
Okay.
This would not be the first time I've seen Cortezia win an outrageous
Yeah, I'm
clutch
going
in
to
a
throw
Viper's
my
pit.
pen though if he wins. Yeah, that would
But,
just be
all right.
ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah, bro. Like
Still got
low-key.
done in, but
Yeah,
Jonah's
no,
able to
I
take the
mean-
trade. It's fine. Sentinels are trading. Artazine on the site though, sneaks up in there, but that's another pistol round for Sentinels. And you're in the doldrums if you're
Furia got
Furia.
fucking pooped
Very,
on.
very difficult to come back from this kind of position. They are forcing for the rest of the game.
yeah, that's just such a brawly pistol from Sen. I like the idea behind the round, though. It's just, okay, we set up this elbow trap play, double push, undercut. If it doesn't happen, pivot into the mid-walk.
Wait, Sen might be the best team in the world, actually.
And Furia get completely caught, and on their re-swing attempts, they just lose out the duels, they lose out the trades, and yeah, here is the force you mentioned from Furia. It is a necessity, and it's just going to be a B-pop with all stingers, and if they eat a
Furia.
volley plus the undercut and just get spammed, they will be deep-fried.
Cove hit
It will
around
be
for an
deep
all-pickup.
fried?
There's the undercut that did hit. Alan trying to get onto the side. The pace
Okay,
is
well.
pretty good. Ah, yes, we love ourselves in America's sting around. High time, we got one of those. High tide in play for Furia, though. Something that German has to account for.
And how are they going to get back in? Can they get back in?
4 players are one-shots, though, to this newcomer.
And John has a little bit of util to try and close the gap. Okay, well, Alan
Sen would
is,
win
is
champs if
closed,
they
so
got I
Sam, but
remix
no,
to
John has
coach.
won.
Okay, they're starting to fight into
out.
this.
No one's watching that.
Koala here to try. Doesn't really know where to be looking right now. Oh, gets the drop on Jerwin. There might be more here. He dashes across into the cloudburst. Maybe doing the most.
Whoa.
Those boxes are permeable to bullets, but that's sick. He really breaks crosshair placement like 3 times there.
Yeah, that
It's
movement
called
was super slick
a
from Koala.
baron.
The dash into the cloudburst, runs it back, tuck. That was really well played.
Yo, they just won the fourth round. Okay.
I was concerned there, but
Cool,
Redux and
she
Cortez end
said.
up in some awkward positions when that hit comes in. Like Redux has to fully turn to try to trade for Cortezia, but then he's just exposed to someone running it down on the side of sight.
Okay. Decent moment there for Furia. Again, touch and go for a bit, but it means they can get themselves some reasonable weapons.
That's some like
and
Spanish shit, no?
stabilized. It is.
Looks like it.
God, it is a long walk from here. Gonna break up the cove.
John trying to get an orb because you can see he's
Played
close
like
to the reckoning.
Tuco
What if?
That is
from Better
so
Call
What if
Saul
I
or
could just
whatever the
Kobe
fuck
down?
his
That
name
okay,
is.
never mind.
The old dude who like punched the old guy out,
Almo gets out unscathed.
like baited him with the cop cars and
Not a
shit.
whole lot for Sentinels to do here, except accrue some value in terms of those orbs. Some money.
All right, Koala's heating up a little bit. I mean, I don't believe yet, but hey, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly whelmed by this.
After map 1, though, 100 Thieves, they're watching.
Is that Prod with Guapo?
One more map win and we're
Yep,
confirmed
that's
for
Prod.
Oh, never mind. Sen, once again, crushing the hopes and dreams of 100 Thieves.
Also, like putting this
One of their favorite activities.
Put us on your radars. We're actually heading over to Haven for our last
That
match.
is
Furia
Prod with Guapo.
winless on the map. Sentinels are 2-0. Now, there's some mitigating factors behind that. We'll get to it though.
Yeah, we could. Don't mention the teams that they were playing against. We'll get to the caveats
do
in.
not let the truth get in the way of a good narrative. Do not do
What is
that.
the score?
Yeah, that's just a little
10?
reminder that this game is whoever wins.
Yo, the Celtics, bro. The big C's, bro. Clutch up. Someone clutch up.
Upon the result here as well, which is
Someone do something. Jalen Brown, bro.
If not, there's going to be some madness in the final week. If Sen take this win, there's 3 teams still in the running.
So many games of consequence. I almost want that just for the drama of it. The Eco Cobra's back. Koala Noob here finds a nice little time in a run up on the side.
GG. They lost.
And that will be Furia with a flawless round to start to pad that economy, make it a little bit more robust as they start losing weapons in these gun rounds.
And with the farming that has occurred, Artin does have the reckoning. So we'll see if that can continue the build of some momentum for Furia.
Now DY is doing something
He's
a
just
little
become
bit.
a scoped weapons warlord in 2026. That's just the new him.
There's no way the Celtics are about to lose.
I swear, there was like one
Yo,
game in
Tatum,
kickoff
bro.
where they didn't off for some reason.
Knee
He got,
discomfort
like,
got
KO.
you sitting out game 7?
Just, and then ever since then.
Would Kobe
like,
Bryant
when
sit
their
out
economy's
game
of control,
7,
they just
bro?
double off.
From
Yeah,
knee
with 5-1.
discomfort? That guy would have a broken leg
Okay.
playing the fucking game.
Wow, that is a nice shot from Cortez. Straight in the mid. Playing close here. Wow, we just contacting
That was
in the
not
mid-26?
inspirational. I'll tell you that. I'm not inspired by what I've witnessed
I mean,
here.
they're trying to play
Also,
like
Jalen
noise
Brown is
cuts
too
without,
worried
like,
about his
flashes.
spray on hairline
there's
not
sort of-
getting brush off.
what happened to my boy Allen? We'll see on a replay.
Bro, he got ripped across the map. I think Cortez just dinked him from the B side.
Okay, well, that should be 1 kill. I'm starting to get nervous. The more time this is taken, I am starting to get nervous.
No,
But somehow it got better. Oh my god.
Arzin's here. Now, this is going to throw things for a loop as well. Reckoning over towards that A-side corner. This is going to force Jonah out of that pocket. Redux, though, at least trying to calm things down. It's going to be nerve. This guy has got that many games under his belt. It's insane, but he doesn't quite connect on Redux there. It's a dangerous fight to take. Does he have the chance to put pressure on via a plant behind smoke? The answer is yes. Bro, he's got
Surprised Nerve doesn't even look at the cross when he goes across.
Can he play cringe post-plant? Probably not.
I know, he just has to be worried about Redux pushing him. We're getting into that awkward situation in a breeze 1v1 clutch at the pyramids, man.
Does he have his crosshairs placed for it?
Ew.
Nerve! What a comeback in the round for Furia!
18.
I'm pretty sure they were what?
GG.
5?
Yeah, that was a 1v1 for the game, basically, and they are going to hang around
GG.
for at least, you know, a couple more. If Sen win that, 1 away, there's no chance of a comeback there, right? But
Yep,
they
that's
stay alive.
I mean, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
This is crazy. Artin had me sweating. I could see the blooper reel moment.
Yeah.
We were
The
mere
record
seconds
scratch.
76ers
away
versus
from
Record
the blooper
scratch
moment.
freeze
The
frame. Yeah. No, not to be. Some stories do have happy endings here, and you can see it on Shaw's face. Very pleased to still have a foothold in this game. This is going to knock...
Well,
Sentinels
this is
down.
guaranteed OKC is winning, by the way. It's guaranteed whoever's in the West is winning. Whoever comes out. It's like 4-0, honestly. Fucking like 4-1, 4-2.
He's not trying to be too adventurous, given he got domed on the last round trying to push up mid. A little bit more reserved. And you can see that SEN can index more heavily.
San Antonio, they're getting 4-0'd by fucking OKC, bro. Wake up.
Two players ready in sight, and you can have the rotation from Jerwin kind of quickly, but he's just got
And then you're gonna bring up the regular season stats, but like, who gives a fuck about that?
Okay, Jerwin's gonna have his line of sight blocked here.
There's a double outlaw for Furia, but yeah, Qual has the blade storm, so we can just switch over to that when they hit.
Good cutting up of the map though. Top mid secured, and here comes out and wanting to push forward, but again, just sort of steals himself.
A Molly trying to stop a Neon, hilarious.
I mean, yeah, not gonna do it.
in the big 2026.
Wait, Furia are actually
Looks like
fake
control well and
comebacking?
And now it's going to be up to
Shameless.
QT to come back in from Archers. Two Sheriffs to play with.
Derek White
Furia started
misses.
to make this respectable. And build up an economic.
Bronny James averages 40 to defeat OKC.
Gotta win them though. All of them.
Who are the Thunder playing next?
Listen, you
Next
mention
round?
this every single time. You kind of just have to when, someone's attempting the big Valorant comeback. But in this game of many ultimates, eventually you will be playing a round where you have to deal with all of them. Yeah.
Oh, the
And
Lakers?
that might be the
Like
very
Luka-less
next round,
Lakers?
because
We could
Jonah
just 4-0
has
that.
Hunter's Fury, Redux is one away from the kill contract, and John has the Reckoning.
We can guarantee the
At
4-0.
some point, you can imagine a world where SEN will just be going for some kind of
For Lakers,
massive
obviously.
B retake.
Yep.
Or you could even try to flood, capture
Oh,
the guy who's
shit.
planting the spike, and then Reckoning back in and just kill everybody on the site.
Luka's back game 2, is he?
Who are out in main just passively doing nothing.
Yeah, the only chance the Lakers have is if fucking Luka comes back and turns purple
So that's measured
and
aggression.
drops like
Both
50
Alabama and
every
Qual
game.
had opportunities to keep going, to push into spawn. Both of them double back because they got their eyes on the prize. Their buffer is a little bit thinner than Sentinels is. 5 rounds off pace are Furia, but they are gunning for an even game. But now, in this round or the next, it's the ultimates that start to become a problem. But if they're just drip-fed by Sentinels and they don't get value from them, then that advantage can pass.
And also, Jerwin off time, or Recon set him up on mid, but will not be relevant. The hit is just purely... Okay, never mind. It's very relevant when you just have
Sometimes you
the
just
Hand of God just takes over your mouse.
Pretty sick. Also some damage with the Hunter's Fury. Allen finally able to fight.
Austin
Down.
Reeves
Furia,
solos.
more than cut down to size. Plant going to go down
Yep.
right now. That is an awkward high tide to have to deal with as the attackers. It actually interrupted the plant itself. And a Reckoning, ooh, that's scary. It's going to catch on as well. EU is down, and yeah, Alaman nowhere to go.
SGA is about to turn purple at the free throw line, kid.
Yeah, that is just so sick. And there it is, your ultimates came
Hold,
through. You get your
14-point
Fury,
game.
You get your Reckoning, the fast repush.
Jalen Brown hits a step back 3, hold.
Nothing that Furia can do. Also, Jerwin.
Jalen Brown makes a driving layup, hold.
And he's
turning purple.
Through the
Yeah.
wall and got a kill.
Really
So,
sick open.
Oh, actually, Artson kind of peeked out. I didn't really, like we couldn't really see that on the first one, so never mind. That was a little mistake from Artson that gets him caught.
Oh, Allen is full blind out in the open there. Yeah, that Harbor ultimate. Oof, not much you can do
What are
about
the
it.
odds of
Especially if
OKC
you're
winning
playing
the
that point.
finals?
So
Like
we're
on
seeing out
bet
to match point.
sites?
This is their
Less
match.
than a 2x?
And Haven's around the corner.
Like if I bet 500, am I getting less than 500
First
back?
Haven win of stage 1.
Do it. No, there's no way. I mean, he's not going to risk that. That would be madness from Cortez.
It's actually like
For a push
insane.
in. That never came. So he'll give the orb over to Artazine, who's hoping to get to that Reckoning sooner rather than later.
The 1.7? Yeah, that's actually brain dead.
Divide here for Furia, which you can almost guarantee is going to find application on this round.
If John stays on this right
He
side
bet
of
76ers
site
winning
and then
finals,
he
it's a
comes in,
20x?
yeah,
Only a 20x?
He might be
hard.
overwhelmed, yeah.
You usually
That's actually,
wanna
like,
throw this
horrible.
defensive wall
That
from
implies that
one
it's a 5%
opposite
chance
side
of
the
happening.
site. Like when the Neon splits the
There is
site
genuinely a
vertically and the other wall is up, you can recon
0.0001%
back there.
chance of that happening.
We've seen Harbors doing that and getting completely destroyed, but it will not be relevant. Furia are just going to go over for this B hit where Cortezi is playing close. Redux is
done.
back sight.
Oh, this is so gross. And the poison orb would go. Oh, okay, not great. Now going to try to fall back. Okay, Fury actually decelerate. What? They're going to give some space. Instead of going forward, they wait out. Snake Bite comes down. They can't really push past it.
These games are so like boring to bro. I hate games where it's like
And now with
one
that
team
conflict
just
divide
instantly
down,
goes up
Sentinels
10-0
scrambling
because
to
it's
get through
over.
that
But
wall.
like now we have to
Oh,
waste like watch all of the
Does
wasted
Jonah-
rounds. You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Every round that's played from now on is just a waste until Sun
I may be
wins.
confused by that Maybe thinking it's
like
John
fake
making
comeback
the run.
central.
I got nothing for you, honestly. Close round in the end, but it will be Furia holding on.
That mentally boomed me. I mean, we'll see it on the replay. I'm like, was it you?
Does
I
he?
don't think it was, but. Well, I mean, and that was
I don't know,
almost a
I
1v1 clutch for the
I
game.
think,
Down 13, 1 quarter left.
You can ask him.
Yeah,
Guapo, what's it doing now?
but also,
Winnable.
for all of that, great little exec from Furia. There was
Just last year, I've seen Knicks come back from like down 30 in the fourth quarter. Like down like 25 in the fourth against the Celtics.
Redux completely out of sorts. I mean,
No, wait, what's that hat? Canes? I just realized. Wait, wait. Hold on. I seen you in chat that you said drag me up. I drag. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Do you wait? What you want to do, or like why did you want to be dragged?
I wanted to talk to Val, bro.
Okay, what did you want to say to her?
What the fuck?
What you mean, what the fuck?
Wait, talk to her how?
I just wanted to talk to her because like you wasn't like doing nothing, so like.
Oh.
I'm not trying to talk to anybody in your
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, like you already got a
shit.
man and shit.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
kick
he's
him?
here.
Oh, he's
Wait.
here. Wait, your man's Guapo? Or who's your man's?
Wait, who is your man? Wait, you don't want to? You want me to kick him? Yes.
Wait, why are you gonna kick me though?
She just said you can't. She just said she don't want to talk to you, bro.
Okay, we could be friends though. We could be friends.
Nah, she don't want to be your friend though.
Yeah. You don't want to be friends?
Nah. she doesn't.
Associates?
Huh?
You can't be associates?
Nah, I don't think she wants anything to do with
Fine. When does
He's
this
like
start?
Wapo playing defense.
if German swung out further, you don't have the timing on the guy bottom mid and quality.
Defense.
Would have gotten that kill.
Slowly
Defense.
inching into elbow here is Alum. He's the active player right now. That wall's come up though at an odd time, and the response is to smoke duo on his right. Okay.
Both a little
Shots
wide.
exchanged.
Alum
Alum slowly.
Oh,
no, there's no way. Redux there fires a shot. Alum is giving it stay of execution. Oh yeah, we're gonna make sure we guarantee this kill. Artisan there, it's gonna be the one that's caught out. That's the hub. This would be massive. Key controller down now for Furia. They're gonna have to go without Artisan, but Alum dives on into the cove, finds the kill at least. Evens up the score. Now it's Nerg's util that Furia are gonna have to make use of to get into some of these sites here.
And so that drone is able to confirm the drone was still at doors, but they don't have info on A main, and Jonah has pushed up, taking this deep angle. You know, if EU doesn't have the recon either, 35 seconds on that, so there's just
That
no
match.
effective way of re-clearing A main. And that's going to call for Furia to go back towards B. Jonah's also relaying to his team that that's most likely going to happen, so they have all three players ready to go. With 23 seconds left, SEN should be able to close out the game
And
here.
in the meantime, you're seeing nothing over at A, but is there any time to call a cancel? Yes, they're going to try and sell a fake here. It's going to fall flat pretty quickly, though, because Alum gets caught out as he pushes on in, and our time is truly of the essence.
Jonah's in an amazing position. The only thing working against him is that he's only got the Sheriff right now, but he could still end the game in this moment.
Oh, shots on towards EU. That's the spike carrier, though. That was no chance to get a plant here for Furia. No chance to clean them up. Professor P sends them packing. We had a lobby remake, by the way, folks. That's what the delay was for, and we couldn't roll it back because the game hadn't started yet. So
Oh my god.
redo, and here it is. The pace of that Neon, something that Jonah just cannot account for, being the solo player over at the A side. Very hastily, Redux pulled himself off back towards that Heaven side.
Yep, and now it's 4v5 retake time on A, an extremely hard site to retake. And this flank is going to be known on account of the trip being broken. So Art is picking that up from long.
LeBron James,
really, as long as
Curry,
Artsin doesn't go
KD,
down
Kobe
in
on the
different
court, and
ways,
I'm
that
still
would be
passing it
important.
to Jalen to hit the buzzer. Yep.
He does go down straight away. Now there is some danger.
Nice shooting there from John. It's going to leave him free to take Sua's position. So Sentinels can hit this site from basically every single alleyway, and wow.
If you have
winning
all
out
those
there.
players on your team,
Just
who would you
kill
actually
everybody.
pass to?
That's
I would pass it to Kobe.
They actually just kill everyone. Artsin goes down, and then all of a
Down
sudden,
one with
Furia
5
are in a
seconds left.
bind. They're going to get pushed from long, short potentially as well, with having 2 players behind. So they're concerned about that. They don't really know where to fight together, and they just all lose duels. This is genuinely such like SEN
Game 7 of the
made it
finals.
seem like this
Going
was
to Kobe
not
Bryant,
a
kid.
difficult situation to get out of.
You said I want Iguodala.
They just made that
You
look
are
like it
brain
was
dead, bro.
PC Valorant.
Yeah, a little bit clowned on. Furia just got. Joen just draws so much aggro as he pushes onto the site. Yeah, I can't believe it. These players know they've had to retake on this.
LeBron, bro, step aside.
Hundreds and hundreds
Ben
of times. They know
Simmons is
how
here.
hard it is to actually find success in a round like this. Weird moment there from Furia, who to start this series look squeaky clean now. They look a little bit ragged. Owen's ahead of the game. He's just ahead. But was he spotted out with that swing with the stinger? It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't think so. So pressure onto Redux backside, but look at how fast Jonah is into support.
Relay Bolter is going to get flattened. That's a right click from Alabs. He just gives him the drive-by. Okay.
He actually lied about a car crash. Who? Guapo, yeah.
Yeah, Jonah was hoping he could get some help there, but no one was
that
able
guy's
to
like
get
a
him
pathological
backside,
liar.
so
I'm not
he's just
trolling.
caught in that cage, gets killed by the classic.
But I mean, it's all good.
You've got 2 SMGs recovered right now from Furia. There's a flank and long from Jerwin. He's got the outlaw.
Well, it's not really all good, but
just hope someone walks into him at this
some
point.
people are just like they do their
They
got their own niche.
Jerwin has to just commit to C-Long. Nothing you can do about it.
Well, EU really weak, so he's just down straight away.
How is Jerwin supposed to do anything from here? His teammates are caught up behind that smoke.
Yeah, Alum tries to get that timing, isn't able to do so, and Koala wants to flash for something, but he's caught.
No!
A nice retake there from Sen. Look, there were a couple weak players there for Furia, and a couple who still didn't have good weapons, but I can't help but
foul on the
feel
76ers
like
Celtics challenge, and it
had
fails.
The right idea, but the wrong players in the spots to execute it. Like, if you had Koala in this smoke here with a flash to fight the guys in spawn, that's one thing. But he's just playing around sight, so he's really not able to accomplish
Celtics
anything.
lose, I'm gonna cry laughing. I'd be shocked if the Celtics like won this.
Goes down
They're down like 20.
Player there. And while that's all happening, Jerwin makes his way up long. Like, again,
Celtics
I like the idea of fighting forward. That's fine, but wrong personnel to get that accomplished properly.
100%.
Shaw looks super frustrated after that. I really cannot blame him.
Fury do too. Look at this fast break into mid. How much are they looking to force the issue now as this toxic string slows them up?
Now, still, a lot of damage done means that Sentinels in this round have a very light buy. They don't want to overcommit right now, just playing with some sheriffs. Jerwin still
it's low-key because like Tatum's like perma-injured.
Basically full armors for everyone on Furia, except for Alum because he lost his, taking a lot of damage.
Fury just out-droned into Garage, but actually didn't get any headway whatsoever. So we're just going to hit B main again, belatedly. There's no flank pressure because you have Cypher, which is pretty important if you want to play that slower game.
You have Redux pushed all the way down C long as well, so Sen right now concerned a little bit about Garage, of course, because Furia have shown so much presence there, but you know, as time is ticking down, they have the right idea with getting more players over towards this A side of the map.
Like a UFC fighter.
Furia on the silent double back.
Celtics need someone like fucking Drew Holiday to get him back.
So weak.
30 seconds left.
Brutal. Yeah, I mean, Furia was still searching for a site to hit. The toxic screen alone basically put them off the idea of hitting B. I mean, they spent so heavily to try and get into Garage. Now Reduxer might be pinched. This is pretty uncomfortable. He is the solo player on this side of the map, but he was pinged out and swung in Artazine. That gives Furia a fighting chance in this round.
2-point game.
I'm just looking at EU in spawn. He really just doesn't have to do anything. You know, he can just take a little bit of... okay, Paranoia's is a little bit early, and he reveals himself now.
Well, it's a lot of info.
Do they just ignore him and go forward? Yeah, that seems to be the plan.
Good fast lane. So we're just going to be playing the cringe post plant from C long. There's some sharp shooting from Artazine. Now EU can get active. Johnny's looking for it, but the weapon is...
Oh, I actually know that guy.
Spectre still gets the job done, though. John would have had to go massive there in that clutch. And no, it will be Furia getting onto the board. Man, they really worked the map. I was worried.
Yeah.
That kill from Redux as they pushed into their trip on that
C
side, but they managed to recover.
Yeah, Artson really...
Free throw fiesta.
Kills late in that round. He gets
GG.
trade here onto Redux after pinging
Derek White whiffing. GG.
That's a 1v. That's a round deciding 1v1 if Jerwin connected that shot, but misses the first, and then Artson's really sharp with it.
All right, Furia on the board now, but
modern NBA free throw
to hand for Jonah P.
fiesta.
No spam through into lobby this time. It's going to be smoked off though. Sentinel's trying to slow things down. Cortez here has been getting at least one every time. Garage so far. That's okay, man. That boy cold.
Furia are just trying to make a whole lot of individual plays to get back in.
Thunder are actually gonna like. I'm pretty sure Thunder are just gonna easily win this year.
For the guys who are still
This is just sad.
I mean, you have Koala Noob getting into Garage first, goes down to Cortesia, really late trade attempt, and he's able to just get the second. Like, he doesn't have to adjust his crosshair really at all. He's already just ready for that second engagement. And then with all that happening, he's like, well, maybe I can...
Thunder aren't beating the Spurs. Watch 4-0.
Desperately need a kill somewhere, and it's
regular season doesn't matter.
And now Sen do not care about giving up A. They are just going to play this for the retake.
I wonder if it's a confidence...
SGA is purple, bro.
They've got a Cypher in their comp, so they can work the map and play slow, right? But they've got double duels.
SGA is purple in this meta.
You know, what we saw in the first map, what we saw in Split from them was this like crazy push down mid, like such pace, overwhelming defenders.
They were taking so much space on the map
And this is a map where defenders are spread more thinly than usual, right? If you think that kind of approach here, at least on the extremities,
10 seconds left.
Yeah,
might be valuable.
It's not explosive compared to Split in terms of the numbers taking the space early on a round like this, or with the density of util.
Yeah. So we're just gonna.
Now low-key against the Sperms, I actually got like 4-1 or 4-2. Thunder.
Spend their time whiling away the hours at the end of the round. They get sent up to 3, and really, honestly, does wonders for that burgeoning economy.
Furia will be close to a couple ults into this round, so we could see them trying to get the orbs early with Koala and EU. That's pretty viable here. As, yeah, it looks like they might go for a little smokesy long and get this orb.
3-point game. Coach's challenge again. Goaltending.
See how it plays out now. Round number 5 coming at you. This time a little bit more proactive towards that C long, but yeah. A lot of this util, as you mentioned, will force the game to slow up a bit.
If Lakers don't make the finals, the East will win.
Well, he obviously wants to get that orb, but he's...
this guy has a replica of LeBron's cock in his fucking room as a dildo for sure, and he sucks on that shit at night.
All right,
it's like straight delusional.
But, it took a lot of time, but you know what? They did it.
There was some acrobatics involved.
So there's a drone reclearing short here from Jonah, which is...
I mean, it's actually like, I'll actually give it like a 1% chance of happening. Like, if Luka turns purple and comes back, like genuinely hitting every shot. Because that's his like play style. He either hits the fucking shots or doesn't. Like the fucking step back threes across the map.
Not actually getting the ping there. Like
if he shoots like 50% from the 3 doing that shit.
Really trying to get in to help him.
Possible. Back here, relay ball going to be committed. It's going to be a paranoid that catches onto the knee. No, somehow Joan sliding around, trying to stay alive, but eventually brought to his knees by Alim. Now you got the players to work with for Furia. It's going to be a tough site to retake for Sen as it always is, and at every flash under the sun, including the sun itself, thrown at Redux, and he, well, holds up in the heat pretty well. I'm going to be honest with you. Now though, Neural Theft a little bit problematic to try and play back into. It's John.
Wait, Center actually dialed.
The mastermind versus the young protege. And it's going to be Artazine with the health advantage.
1 point game.
What a great round
pickup.
That was Jerwin, you know, being able to get rid of that run it back Phoenix going in, but then his position is spotted out anyway.
Nemesis Kita. Yes, Joel B misses. Who gets a rebound? Nemesis Kita.
I'm just teleporting to Graffiti to shoot.
No. Jaylen Brown, you have to hit that. You're bad. Pass to Derek White, the GOAT, bro. Actually, pass to Nemesis Kita, the GOAT, bro.
Isolated, so even that nuts.
Bro's purple right now.
Not enough.
Defensive rebound. Put it back up, bro. And 1. Put it back up.
Most apportioned weapon against a fully attack side. So as a result, he's playing up in that garage position. It's just going to be a walk up here onto the A side through much of this util. Slowed down, though, by a snakebite. Let's listen to the Furia comms.
Yo, Jaylen Brown, stop shooting, bro.
Yes, get out after. I can still vault bomb. We're not going to ult the KG ult, okay?
No more shooting for you. Just give it to Pritchard, bro, honestly. The truth.
I'll get it. I'm not trolling here. We're playing time, okay, guys? I'm ulting. If they KG ult, I'm just ulting the bomb.
I'm trying to help you, Toro.
Okay, then. I'll ult contact.
They're gonna ult.
Okay, I'm up you. They're gonna try to push me
one-way bomb.
I'm one-way bomb early.
I'm flashing your left, Toro. Flashing your left.
They're gonna try to push me when I ult. Get out, guys. Or do whatever you want, bro. Just
Pritchard just missed right when I said that. Alright, give it to Nemesis, bro. The final fucking boss. We've tried every boss we have. Give it to the purple guy.
See window, see window.
He tapped.
Gosh.
Yappa.
Nice fucking round.
Get him!
That was, I mean, pretty funny comms. Yeah. But also, kind of what we were talking about back on Split, just how intentional the communication is from Furia and how much of
Aldred hit a putback?
Piece of their efficiency in rounds is coming.
Alright, we need a 3 from you, Kita. Let's go, Nemesis. Go, Jalen Brown. You've missed 4 in a row now, bro. You could pass.
Just like their
pass the ball, bro. You're not Kobe.
Superstar player that's going to go around and try to kill everyone. He also knows that in that situation, alright, yeah, if they are
not Kobe against the Utah
guy in sight, I can try to catch them, get a couple kills. That classic, like, there's a couple seconds before everyone gets detained, and then you stand close. Yeah. Surely no one is standing in this trying to kill us, but he killed everyone early as hell, so it didn't even matter. But you can just see on the minimap, based on the game plan that EU is giving them,
so they just whiffed everything at the end.
All getting into the right spots to play around it. It's just so efficiently done.
And something that we observe whenever we have a chance to dip into the Furia comms is that they tend to read their opponents really well based on utility cues. Right? I feel like that's something that they're able to construct potential scenarios really effectively based on kind of what they see. Like, oh, there's a dog on this side of the map.
GG. Oh, there's lockdown. They're gonna use it. Don't care. We're just going to
what is this?
Time doesn't matter. And then Alan's like,
how's it a new like girl every like scene?
Does whatever.
I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna kill them.
What are you studying? Damn, life deadass hits you so fast. That's a nice. That's a
through Sentinels on beat.
Yo, Jason Tatum, bro. Kobe Bryant would have played with a broken leg, bro. You have knee discomfort and you're not playing.
Surprised we've never seen
Brown, you missed your 5th shot in a row in clutch time.
After all these years with paper Rex, there would have happened at least once.
Derek White, bro. Can I saw?
We would just tough it out.
Oh shit.
So this time going for a little bit of an aggro play towards A with the Jerwin Hero Rifle, but they do not want to overcommit. This is just going to route Furia away. Do they want? I mean, they certainly don't want to accelerate.
OKC are winning 4-0 everything. GG.
Possibility when you feel
just wrap it up. Go next season.
Especially finding out that there's a hero rifle on that side of the map, but it's a bit more patient from them.
Diabolical walk up. Can they like? Oh, yeah, they can't really flash this.
By the way, Artson did not leave a trip on the A side after they got any of that space. Do they know?
So then Embiid is limping down the court, smoking them.
Yeah, and Jonah gets 2 free ones because of that, but luckily Nerve doubles back, and they're able to collect the kills regardless.
The weapons are better. Cortez can't actually push off this B side because of that pretty deep trip.
Someone said he was on 1 HP earlier. It was so very dead.
Because of the lack of trip there, but
yeah, it's just one of those interesting rounds where like Artazine just chooses to vary his trip location. That also implies a little bit to you about where Furia want to end in a round like that. But.
Or honestly, could have just been heavily calming about a plan or doing something else, and you just kind of forget to do that occasionally. I mean, your brain can only handle so much.
You guys lost to Paul George in the playoffs.
Artazine just turns around and answers the threat of the multi-sheriffs. Clean stuff. Furia need to find that composure in a very. It's been a roll.
Yeah, we gotta pray like Luka Doncic turns like dark purple, like, or else it's just so brain dead. Like we're just gonna watch like the worst finals of all time.
Hard. Flashing to the back of the side. No, couldn't see the wood for the trees. Apparently, still able to find 2 massive kills, and that shuts the door in this round virtually straight away.
Yeah, that's some illegal gameplay. Inspect the PC. I can't. How does he get the second one?
Well, they said Luka's coming back like game 2 or 3 or something.
But maybe we'll see it from his one of those weird things where we see
so,
like, and he kind of catches a glimpse.
They'll be down like 2-0, 3-0, but
there was like a neon assist there as well, so I don't know if that was util oriented.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty common that the neon is just going to throw that stun back plat as well.
I thought it was like I thought it hit onto John.
Oh yeah, he did throw a close up. I think onto John. It was a heads up as well from Alm just to check that left side.
Yeah. He wasn't practicing, or maybe
he just saw like the judge peeking out a little bit.
He just like fades briefly through the fast lane just to check that corner and back. Yeah, John just he had no idea. How bad are they from Jerwin?
Can you do it?
I've seen this guy do some filthy. Oh no! That's I can't say that on air. That's messed up, bro. Can't be doing that. Yeah, you love that late recon.
Luka Doncic back game 3.
Yeah, John gets spammed down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Saggy. That's why it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Who cares? Don't practice.
That
That guy's gonna only have 30 shot attempts when he plays. Like no troll, it'll be 30.
He's gotta be going down there. That's crazy.
Come on, dude, trying to eco Cobra another round, bro. Forget about it. Bro, MI6 is on the phone.
Oh no.
He's 007.
Alright, well, not a crazy amount of damage, but
It's like pray he hits every step back 3.
a little bit. Is this the kind of
And they'll
moment
still
where
lose
you just
Shea
want
with
to
27 free
push
throws?
around long and circumvent that Viper's Pit? They're at least threatening it, showing that. I like the setup from Sen as well, just getting Redux to peek over the smoke.
Funneling, though, into Redux's sideline with the paranoia seems like a pretty bad idea. So, Furia.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if Koala Noob had an ult, you could challenge this Viper's Pit, but that is not the case.
Slowing down into the op. It's a little nerve-wracking. But, wow, Jordan just doesn't connect. Koala Noob, his first frag of the game, is a pretty big one.
Yeah, that's a pretty high impact kill.
He said he believed in the Braun Reeves combo. Wake up, bro. Lou Dort is guarding them in their fucking, whatever you call it, bro. Their locker room, he's already guarding them, hand checking them.
He's going to hold M1 for the boys, and he's got a sixth sense about where Nerve is going to turn up. Bro, no way. Dismantling Furia there.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. And the Odin, pretty good when you're anchoring these sites. Oh, I like this from Arts and isolating the fight. That's beautiful.
Just John and Cortezia standing.
Lou wins Dort.
Lou
wins Dort.
Close game.
But it's actually a close game. I've not been paying attention.
Get within a round.
Koala just gets the sick entry on the board, but doesn't matter. No one's gonna.
When is Thunder vs Lakers? When is game 1? Soon? Like within 2 days?
It's the following of the TP for me that's very good reaction.
Yeah, I mean, obviously wants to get that trade.
Tuesday.
Also, like
a little bit late on that
shit,
swing.
3 days?
It wasn't like a full, kind of double swing onto the Odin. But even when you are double swinging onto the Odin, it feels like it doesn't even matter what pace you play at. You just die anyway.
You need to like crossfire
not
the
again. He's got the sixth sense.
There you go, fast push though. Well.
Whoa.
Okay, Koala Noob is the running back. Donor eventually falls, but at what cost?
Whoa.
Here's what I'd ask Furia.
Nerve went for the teleport into spawn, but Jerwin picks up the angle. Artson with all those kills is going to get the information across the map, but then neural theft. Oh my god.
Just before the second neural theft ping comes in, Jerwin picks up the line with a jump pick. That is sick. All right, well, we are tied, folks.
Listen, it's one of those moments where Furia do what we were talking about earlier, where they pop into an area of the map right at the beginning of the round. Tons of util, fast pace with the Neon, but they do it right into where the Odin was at. And it also felt like, in terms of Furia's calling there, even though they find out that the Odin is in that
why did the
position,
76ers even win, bro? Like, why even win?
They decide to just activate the
They literally used all of their, like...
Their Neon goes down. The Phoenix ult got absolutely
They actually used, like...
accomplished. I feel like that might be a moment where you
all of their HP to win that.
On the activation of that. I mean, your Omen did teleport into spawn as well, so it just feels, they just feel like, we just have to send it.
Like, what is Embiid gonna be like round 2, round 3? Can this guy even move anymore? This guy's literally, his eye is gonna be fucking twitching like last time. Like, he had a fucking, like, lazy eye. He went, like, blind or something during the game.
This Jerwin op today has been so good.
Yeah, really good in a couple of very tight angles, right? Okay, Adam's gonna get in finding two very quickly, though, that LG hitting hard.
Like, he had, like, a lazy eye that was, like, legitimately, like, twitching. Like when he was at the free throw line, like I don't know, bro. Why even win? You know you're gonna lose next round.
And then Alum is able to slide over on the right, or opposite, sorry, whatever. Same idea, right side, left side, flash, the dash, the running around with the LG.
Deploying drone.
Okay, he's going to be pinged out by the our drone, just trying to slow things up. People to Shocker, he was dead in the water there. Still, he's got a redundancy of teammates. For now, at least. Swing there with the op for Koala Noob. It's going to be Nerve that does the dirty work. Clean up is good. Furia, get to 6 rounds.
Feels like Nerve has kind of been that guy for Furia.
Not really, Will.
He's getting some super
high impact
kills. Playing really well. Yeah, and this is that moment where Alum is able to slide out on the left side. There was a prior flash that came over from Koala.
Koala Noob just cheering him on there. Able to find a third.
Everybody just paranoid.
Yeah, when you're trying to flood into the site, paranoia is so powerful. Not only to get you in, but also to stop you in your tracks.
76ers versus the Knicks.
Jonah Pete still with the Odin in hand, though. Redux also picking up a Judge. Well, because he's got no other choice. But that's still pretty good in Garage.
Knicks gonna sweep? That's what I thought, but like, Knicks somehow lost 2 games to like, who they fucking lose to? The Raptors? Or who other?
Against the potential spam, and
not the Raptors, but
Odin, though playing C long with that is not really
the
common,
Hawks.
You never know.
Yeah.
Raptors are West. But I mean, they just left the fucking same the Hawks and Raptors.
He was in Garage, but like on the low ground in Garage. He has never not been spammed.
I mean, like, honestly, the last game was like a genuine like
right now are absolutely lacking in
like
map info.
slaughter fucking like game. So like that kind of redeemed it. I'm not gonna lie.
No control towards A.
They haven't outdroned yet.
Like the Knicks were up like 65 at some point in the middle of the game. I'm pretty sure.
And do SEN try to play this aggressively against?
I mean, they were up by 65.
Fall back to sight.
German Kartak is going to get ahead of it, and my God, it has worked. 2 for German. Early warning alarm raised, and now 2 players already for Sentinels embedded in this A side with a crossfire setup.
So good from SEN. Look, monster play from Jerwin. And how can you crack this site at 25 seconds left in a crossfire? And
so maybe it's doable.
Oh, you just spray through those boxes.
It's got to be chalked for Furia, man.
Nerve might challenge first, but he's actually seeing the shoulder peek.
Wow, Nerve is just on point.
Too much leg shown by Jonah there. Okay, we just walk into sites and shoot people in the head.
Sometimes you just miss, and that is a detriment.
Spurs winning it all don't matter.
Wow, with John Madden's back in the building.
SGA, bro.
Here's Cortez.
Good shit.
Who are doubled up here. Don't forget, we are trying to retake.
Bro, the Spurs are up 3-1 on them in the regular season, bro.
Yeah. He's in Palm Springs. There's Alan with another one. Redux tries to TP up, but it's pretty telegraphed, and that will end the round. Hunters Fury from EU get Furia ahead by a nose. 12 rounds in.
I mean, how is he going out like that, Snaggy?
Jokic
Jokic does all he can do. He has Jamal Murray on his team, unfortunately. He has no one on his team except Aaron Gordon.
That he doesn't get, but he's able to reposition through this smoke.
The pace that Furia got back in to help EU at was crazy. I thought he was absolutely fried. He had only a trip towards short to try and play around to survive, but
Jokic had anyone in his team, bro.
Is dialed on this angle. Is there anything showing? I don't think so. I mean, if he has a rifle, yeah, but with a pistol, he doesn't know.
There is a bit of obviously a crossfire
here.
He
doesn't know, but he thinks.
There's no close A main presence here either. I think they're waiting on Cortezia to get this ground.
Claw's like he has to be there.
No, he's not wrong. Okay, Furia are ready for this. Here comes the fast play. Kwanu, great reaction. No time to deploy the flash, but that's fine. His aim did enough work. Here's the secondary swing, though. John and Jonah getting it done.
Oh, that's so awkward for EU being really close on default box. Artson now into the 1v.
Jokic shouldn't play his standard yet because he's like 1v6 on the court.
Shooting better on that pistol on the re-entry. There was nothing from Furia to really
his team is ass.
Short, off the timing because EU had prior used his dart when they were executing in on short. And I believe that SEN are just able to pop back in before he is able to get that refresh. And they're just not able to.
Murray's like a luck-based player.
Players from SEN just running
like random spurts of luck.
Meant. To be fair, I think Cortezia might stand up like that if he sees the last Tunky in the cupboard. But I mean, it was an important round.
Like he's like so inconsistent. Like some nights he'll drop 0, some nights he'll drop like 28, fucking like 30 sometimes.
We got to walk up here on A main from Furia pretty early on to test.
Yep. And just
like luck.
Wall of orb harvest time.
And there's no way these locals up. It's not in position yet.
John, he knows. And he is just going to tuck and play this safe.
Yep. There should be an easy enough take for Sentinels to even up the game. Now, all of Furia corralled in a mid window. Except for the presence here in Garage, which could have been destabilizing, but Cortezia finds some solidity in his aim.
Yeah, a couple kills. The guys in window shot that turret, so Artson could get the swing there, and hey, they're able to get a second one, but, that was just Cortezia with the Sheriff, so not a huge deal.
Nuggets should trade Jamal Murray, although I'm not sure you would get much value for him, but hopefully, like, bro, if you could just, like, somehow finesse value from him, like, pretend like he's worth a lot.
Even game in our decider of the series. There's smiles on faces, but I can guarantee you the tension is starting to climb.
This could be a
massive
momentum builder.
Braun gets paid that much?
They win this round right here.
I forgot that guy was on the team.
Economy.
I need to see how they get Koala Noob value on this half. He has had a really quiet game.
For a bonus round bye, this one's pretty sick. German taking a lot of space up mid off that drone, and the defenders need to smoke it off. So now they know the players from SEN could be tucked really close, and they could just burst onto this site with such fast pace that if you're trying to anchor it, you could just be completely torn to shreds.
I like this. Furia adjusts to a double face instead of a crossfire to better deal with the rush from Joe, but he gets spray down. Nice for Koala Noob. That's important. Flash out just to confirm. Now it's going to be EU. Next up to the plate. Almost found a double spray down there, but John barely took any damage in the end.
Yeah, at least 1 for 1. That's enough. Alan wants to get into this site, and Koala's trying to pick up the pace to assist.
And these walls are crazy. Fast lane Blaze Wall also active. Koala Noob finds his second kill of the round. That might well be enough here. Alan, though, awkward. Very awkward spot to be stood in. But Jonah P gets rained down upon by Artazine. Furia here. That is an important round to fight into, but remember, that's the SEN bonus.
It kind of seemed like that poison cloud that went up from John as well assisted the defenders a little bit, being able to wrap around sight towards default.
What are the Supersonics in the league? Next year?
The fast lane got them in.
Is it actually next year? That would be insane if it is.
All the way to the right
2027.
I will say, I really like a couple things that Furia did in this round. After they had to, you know, kind of acquiesce the close space on B, they position themselves in backside.
Wait, whole 2027, like KD already has like a bad reputation with like Houston now. Like they'd be like that burner shit, even though it's like probably not real, but like everyone thinks it's real. Like low-key Supersonics come in, pick up KD. Fuck, he retires in Seattle.
That's a pretty good
fire riding.
And look, having a Cypher on the A site means you actually don't really have to interact with this lurk wall. You can just play passive deep in A. Don't worry about, oh, I've got to push up into A long and get info. Oh, there's a lurk wall. It could be someone anywhere. No. Play deep in the site, behind util, camera into sewer, and Bob's your uncle.
And with that judge out of play, SEN will be a lot safer when getting in some of these close quarter areas if they do want to try and go back towards garage late or something, but at the moment they are super stacked up towards A, and Koala wants to get there in time to help Artazine if this execute does come through.
Might try and swing off the trip. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, yep, that old chestnut. Been in the game for many, many years.
Yeah, and they can't break it in time, so German actually gets pinged up, and the kill is as free as it gets. But Cortezia is able to activate his lurk timing and get all the way deep into B. When there was that noise and pressure towards A main. And because of that, the rest of the team feels safe and comfortable to get into this site plant on default. Jonah's taking a lot of damage in that. Get some spam. That's sick.
Oh, that is stunning stuff. What a blaze wall there. Reebok still has to respect the stages of it. We do get a plant, but SEN are bled out for
I feel like no one on Phoenix used to use that tech, but now we see it a lot.
On this map especially, yeah. On that A site almost all the time. Honestly, it's valid anywhere. Look at this, like SEN are just getting picked apart. They've got like barely any presence off the site. It's Cortezia in the site. He might get traded here. He does. And now John has to step out of mid-window. Up close, Neural Theft, they're going to show him up. And Artazine, sick round from him, honestly. Gets the kill on Jerwin off the trip. Comes back in. Beautifully done. The Blaze Wall was just diabolical.
I'm looking at the armors there. Art had full, Nerve had half. John shot that with the ally, unfortunately. He brought the one guy down to 10 HP.
Oh, I like that we get to see this setup.
Yeah, just slow on the brakes so Artson gets a free one.
Nothing special about it.
Going up.
I just love to see that.
Yeah.
Cypher, old Cypher, I miss her.
Oh, and it's not spam. EU is holding a line.
There's no smoke there. He just gets out in the open. The panic when the wall comes in, honestly. Like
again, you're not smoking for that because your planter normally just stays tucked and can't be seen. Unless there's a blaze wall.
All right, pace mix up for Furia.
I don't hate this.
Not explosive down long, but just contacting multiple players.
Go time. Joe and Doug wants to take this slide. He's ready for it. Flash is good. Koala Noob's able to take the trade.
Oh, why are we spectating this?
Well, he's on the camps.
Oh my God, he gets a double.
Wait.
Massive.
Should we spectate?
Okay, you've got this garage control, which now means that your Viper has to double back for it. You had garage control. This is falling apart rapidly for Sentinels. Back down to a low buy.
That's so nice from Furia. It's just the contact play into we see anyone, we're activating the flash, we're going to throw down the relay bolt, and then EU just supplements
A2 Guapo.
What does this do? Your conditioning?
A2 Guapo.
On one side of the map,
oh my God. That's insane. Yeah, that's a classic Sova lineup. I mean, brother is making content in the game right now.
Every time.
That is like an age-old solo play match. That one went viral in 2021.
That's an average Jonas lineup, bro. Yeah.
There.
My boy AJ.
Oh my god.
All right. Timeout called
Bring
here by
back
Sentinels.
old classics. You love to see that.
Now, Sentinels have won both pistol rounds in this game.
And see, those are the kind of plays that we were just seeing.
H-Shot's getting mad
From Furia on Breeze. But
Pretty
we're seeing
Wait, this guy looks exactly like the H-Shot. What the fuck?
Just hitting Sen with
like if he had thicker
preset
hair.
rounds that they're completely caught off by and don't have the response to. And also, it kind of goes back to the experience thing, I feel like, too. When you're getting hit by a lot of plays like that as a team you haven't needed to respond to very often, you're going to get messed up. Things are going to get jumbled. Too many players are getting caught. They don't have the perfect response.
It feels like there's some maps that Fury have really deep dove, like really drilled out. And then some like, Breeze, which we hadn't seen them play in stage 1, where maybe they're just not quite there
like
yet.
Lotus against Crew.
Yeah, but
it's
the
like,
difference...
man, you see the potential, though. If they get more of these maps ironed out to the level of Split, or at least what we're seeing on Haven right now. Listen, they're not out of the woods, but they're looking very good on defense.
A little bit of damage there.
Take flight.
Not even a tap, really, on Sentinels, but... for a damage opportunity. Aldrone dealt with. EU. Okay, it's going to be a pretty quick lockdown here. What's the activation going to be? It's a bit awkward actually for Nerve, who's in silver. He could be caught inside this. Bye. That's the lockdown. Out of the game.
And now Sen want to go for a fast pivot, through Garage, but they're going to be stalled out by the trip, and the Cam is going to spot multiple players too.
Okay, here's the push in the mid window. The push off that A side has been good so far. It's a trade.
1-for-1 isn't bad in that situation. Sen have no backside control. Redux is out in the open for the smoke
is
down.
late.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Really late smoke there. And again, your Sting is just, you've got to play up close to this smoke now. You can see the double face setup into the Odin, which rarely bodes well.
And at the same time, John wanted to get a forward position on Garage, hoping they'd be more focused on that smoke. Maybe he can go for a little backstab, but that's being watched. Sen just try to throw every little aggro play at them that they could cook up in that moment, but Furia just spam them down or have the crosshairs on the right positions to deny them.
And now it's getting a bit uncomfortable for Sentinels. Buy round here, which is likely what that timeout was taken for. So here's what is here with the lockdown placement. EU, though, wise to it. Knew exactly how to clear that out.
Man, that's just
ahead of the game.
A little awkward there.
Alan, bro, pull it up. Come on. You can. Yeah, huge round. Now, Shaw getting much more animated. And for a good reason. This takes Furia to 3-1.
It locks them up into playoffs, just 2 rounds away from some nice...
All right, take it all back. Sentinels bad again.
They can relax knowing they're in playoffs.
And I mean, Sentinels have to play NRG for that last spot.
Yeah, it'll come down to a straight-up do-or-die for Sen if they lose today against NRG.
Sen versus NRG.
So, who honestly look like at any given time they could just come online. So I would be a little uncomfortable about that prospect, but this game doesn't feel any more cruisy for Sentinels now.
Yeah, I can't understate how important this round is, and Furia want to do something.
Center about to miss playoffs.
John could use that
playoffs, that's bad.
From this Odin is just so good.
This disruption every time there's a buy round, it's absolutely filthy. Now into the relay bolt, the run-up is there from Alan. Paranoia catches on to Jonah P, and he's got nothing but his sleep paralysis demons to keep him company. It's Redux, who's managed to find his way down A main with no way to get over towards that spike.
Yep, and about as far away from a teleport as he can be, so not going to be able to even go for a crazy play to pick that spike up.
That's it.
Man, that is just a great little trap play over in main.
What is the... Okay, so this is
it's the wall. Yep. Yeah, it's just the wall being activated, goes for the spam. And then off that you have Koala just getting in there. Didn't even flash. It's just a straight up double swing with Alum.
Yeah, there's just a gimmick for every round.
Tear them apart. Yeah, it's literally just the timing of wall going up. All right, spam, double face. And hey, they got more than they bargained for. They would have been happy to just kill John there.
Exactly. Yeah, they
probably
expect all of Sentinels to be there.
Game's like hell easy.
Again, down
anyone can
flash out from doors.
play.
Alum pushed out a B.
Saw that a lot from Zekin.
Bay's playing. No disrespect to Bay,
They do not want to get
you know what I mean?
an opening. They're going to need to string 5 rounds together to stay in this game, or their playoff hopes are going to be like on the line in week 5.
Runner back available for Kuala He wants to continue to refight. He's going to just be throwing down on this B side, flashing himself through walls with that ultimate active. What are Sentinels doing? What is the plan? They get purchase on A until John falls, and now Redux is already half committed to this. Paranoia is going to come through, but Hunter's Fury also to try and pave the way a little bit. This is nice movement from Redux, but he's got to get out. And most of this Hunter's Fury is dodged away from.
This is great from Cortezia. Look at the space that he's gotten over on the seaside of the map.
Yeah, that's literally my point.
Oh my god, that timing is ridiculous. Is he going to fight it and try to get the pick?
There's no way. There's a player to pick up the line here for Kuala. This could be fatal.
Game's like so easy. Anyone can do well.
Man, the runner back just gets him around the corner.
Cenk could 100% play on G2.
Artesian taken down
Give
by
him like 1 month of practice.
Gets that info on the site. Fury have everything they should need to work with here, but they're losing plays, bleeding them out. In fact, it's down to EU and Kuala Noob, but still no plant. Nice shock dart. Redux barely hanging on to life here, and still no commitment to a spike plant.
Again, with only 20 seconds left, Center in trouble, and they wanted to run, but EU with the spam. Oh no, it is crumbling.
He's going to get this information as well. He's going to see it coming. Bum rush on towards B is the play. Both plays ping down, and there's the Odin to end it for Sentinels. Furia explode in a playoffs here in Stage 1, forcing Sentinels to go up against the big bad boss. It's NRG will be their opponent for a spot in our Stage 1 playoffs.
It was really